Hello everybody and welcome to Display Trivia. If you haven't joined us before, welcome. This game is simple. Basically, it's like if a pop quiz met a party on a dating app and they hit it off, won a lot of money, and lived happily ever after. I'm excited and you're invited. Now, before we kick off tonight's game, I congratulate you because what you've done this week is no small feat, and that is coming from someone in clown shoes. You have collectively made it to the first Friday of the year. Whew, what a relief. I mean, there were points when this week was really starting to feel like a Christopher Nolan movie in that it went on for way too long. I lost the plot just a couple of minutes in. Everyone was talking about how great it was, but I thought it was just okay, and Leonardo DiCaprio was popping in and out of my dreams. Hey, next week, are you listening? I want Judd Apatow, a rom-com, please. Something just like a little edgy, but overall heartwarming and laugh out loud funny. Now, I need you all to listen up because it's time to go over some of these rules. You'll have 10 seconds each to answer 10 questions. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and that you're holding your phone vertically so that when the questions pop up on your screen, you can pick the right one. And make sure to choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. If you win, and I got a good feeling about this, your winnings will show up in your display bank if you're active in the app and have a completed profile. You ready to end this week with a bang? Superfin is, yes, love that energy. Phase 5 is, leather is, War Show TV is, Linen Guyan is. Okay, that's enough readiness. Let's do the thing. It's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. The pigment responsible for the green color in plants is known as chlorophyll, soda water, Bath & Body Works. The pigment responsible for the green color in plants is known as chlorophyll, soda water, Bath & Body Works. That's right, this pigment is responsible for the green color and quite honestly, just responsible in general. Truly dependable. You got a flat tire? Call this pigment. Running late and won't be able to get the kids from school? This pigment. Committed murder and don't know where to bury the body? Girl, this pigment has got you. Don't tell me if you buried a body though. I don't want to be an accessory to murder. But speaking of fashion, green is gonna be huge this season and every season on Earth because those plants take that energy from the sun to make food. Good old trusty chlorophyll. Yes, 95% of you off to a great start. Let's do question 2. Which of the following is not a type of manually propelled boat? Canoe, kayak, catamaran. Which of the following is not a type of manually propelled boat? Canoe, kayak, catamaran. That's right. All boats need to be propelled in some way or they're literally without a paddle. Yep, some need propel, some boats even need Gatorade. Whatever your boat's energy drink of choice, just make sure to always intake with moderation. Some of those are very high in sugar. Personally, my yacht has expensive taste and runs exclusively on San Pellegrino, but to each his own. Manually propelled boats are ones that are not motorized and therefore require man or woman power to move. I'm not 100% sure where sailboats fall, but I do know we're sailing into the next question with 92% of you. Question 3. What is the name of the titular gallant pig from the book by Dick King Smith? Babe, Wilbur, Miss Piggy. What is the name of the titular gallant pig from the book by Dick King Smith? Babe, Wilbur, Miss Piggy. When I first read this, I thought, gallant pig? Well, that's got to be an oxymoron because, a pig is someone who's sloppy, not well-mannered, that kind of thing. But that got me thinking. Why are we lumping all pigs together in one group? And why am I labeling all pigs as pigs when I haven't even met all the pigs? I barely met some of the pigs. What I'm saying is, how is this fair, right? Let's elevate pigs. Let's give pigs a chance to be better, to show up and do the work. Hey, pigs, I'm sorry I doubted you. Hashtag not all pigs. Hashtag stop the stigma. The gallant pig from this book and later film adaptation is none other than Babe. That'll do for this question. That'll do. 90% of you got that question right. Just a reminder that these percentages are per question and not who's left in the game. So 90% of you got that question. Let's do Q4. Steven Spielberg's most recent film release is originally based on a play by whom? William Shakespeare, Arthur Miller, Sophocles. Steven Spielberg's most recent film release is originally based on a play by whom? William Shakespeare, Arthur Miller, Sophocles. You know, it's no wonder we keep recycling ideas, because literary theorists, they say there are only truly about 5 different stories, and we're just retelling them over and over and over again. Oh yeah, literary theorists? Bet I got a story you haven't heard yet. One time in the middle of a dance class, I peed myself. Yeah, during the routine that we were practicing. And I wasn't 4. Oh no, I was 8. Everyone laughed. I cried and I ran to the bathroom. I ruined my favorite leotard. The end. Well, huh? I know you haven't heard that one before. And don't tell me, Sarah, that is a classic character versus external forces, because the pee, that was all me, baby. The story being told by Spielberg here is West Side Story, which is essentially a more modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet. Every age can relate to a story about frisky teens. 85% of you got that. Let's do Q5. Which of the following professionals is most likely to use a swizzle stick? Locksmith, mixologist, dentist. Which of the following professionals is most likely to use a swizzle stick? Locksmith, mixologist, dentist. They say only a bad craftsman blames his tools, but I'm telling you, this new ring light I got, it has amped up my selfie game in a whole new kind of way. I mean, I didn't know that artificial lighting could be so good that it could literally melt the pores off my face. So no, it's not all about the cruddy selfie stick and the fluorescent lighting in the Walmart bathrooms where I used to do my photo shoots, but good tools do help. You don't want your hairstylist using the chicken scissors, right? A swizzle stick, apart from being really fun to say, is a type of stir used in cocktails. And so what if sometimes there's a cute little umbrella at the top of them? The answer is mixologist, and I'd like to order us a Q6 on the rocks, please. Q6. The founders of the publishing company formed in 1831, today best known for the dictionaries, were related in what capacity? Father and son, brothers, brothers-in-law. The founders of the publishing company formed in 1831, today best known for their dictionaries, were related in what capacity? Father and son, brothers, brothers-in-law. They say never mix business with pleasure, which, I mean, I guess makes working with your family okay. I definitely wouldn't be mixing business with pleasure, because I don't want to work with my family, let alone spend more than a weekend at their house over the holidays. Mom doesn't even like the way I put the toilet paper on the roll. I doubt she's gonna like how I compile this spreadsheet. And Dad won't let anyone go near the grill. What makes you think he's gonna trust you to send out an email blast? But I guess they call it work for a reason, and I'm sure these brothers, George and Charles Merriam, were able to leave their publishing at work. Webster of Merriam-Webster was not related. The company just acquired his publishing rights and eventually fused the names. 55% of you got that, almost savage. Let's keep going. Q7. The main character of Snedroningen is the inspiration for what Disney character? Cinderella, Elsa, Maleficent. The main character of Snedroningen is the inspiration for what Disney character? Cinderella, Elsa, Maleficent. Personally, I am glad they changed the name to something with a little bit more of a ring to it. I mean, I don't see a lot of little kids wanting to dress up as Snedroningen, whatever that is. Hey, great Halloween costume. What is it? Snedroningen, vanquisher of evils? Okay, here's a Snickers bar. If you please leave immediately. Sweetie, call the cops. I think a little girl just threatened our home. Snedroningen actually isn't anything too scary. Anything in a Germanic language tends to sound a little bit daunting, and if you know any Germanic languages, you're going to be a shoo-in for this one, because Snedroningen, okay, phew, that's getting a little easier, is the Snow Queen, written in Danish by Hans Christian Andersen, and was what inspired the character of Elsa from Frozen. Oh, Elsa's much better. 78% of you got it, even with my butchered pronunciation. Q8. The animal whose name in English translates to earth pig gets its name from a language with what etymological roots? Baltic, Germanic, Romance. The animal whose name in English translates to earth pig gets its name from a language with what etymological roots? Baltic, Germanic, Romance. All right, earth pig. You might want to make an appointment with the hairstylist because your etymological roots are starting to show. By the way, earth pig, it's kind of an adorable nickname. Definitely a phrase that I would like to see the Fab Five use in one of the new episodes of Queer Eye. Remember, Lil Piggy, self-care is not selfish. I don't care if you're an earth pig, a sky pig, an ocean pig, whatever. I don't know how you cannot break out into a full-on weep during every episode of that show. I mean, what Bobby Burke can do to a room in one weekend, it is healing. But I hope you touched up on your etymological roots because this animal's name is aardvark and it comes from Afrikaans, aka African Dutch, and literally means, well, earth pig. And if you tuned into our pre-show tonight, you already knew that one. 89%, Germanic. Let's do Q9. The Renaissance thinker responsible for the concept of heliocentrism can also be directly linked to what other modern-day theory? Gresham's law, Pascal's rule, Bell's theorem. The Renaissance thinker responsible for the concept of heliocentrism can also be directly linked to what other modern-day theory? Gresham's law, Pascal's rule, Bell's theorem. Well, no one asked me about my modern-day theories, but I'm going to go ahead and spill them anyway. I do think the whole Kim K and Pete Davidson thing could be for publicity, but they do seem like they're having a lot of fun, so I say more power to them. Another modern day theory I have, I don't know how or when, but succession will end with everyone in jail, except for Jerry, who will be in charge of everything, including the United Nations Security Council. Okay, I think that's kind of all I got for right now, but stay tuned. Heliocentrism is the since-proven theory that the sun and not the earth are at the center of the solar system. And this was developed around the 16th century by German polymath Nicholas Copernicus, who just had so much free time on his hands, he was also able to think of a precursor to Gresham's law, which is used in economics. Did that one break you? Or are you still going? 'Cause it's time for the final question. Question 10. Which of the following is an UNESCO heritage site made of this common material whose name means baked earth? Mausoleum of the First Qin Emperor, Machu Picchu, Great Pyramids. Which of the following is an UNESCO heritage site made of this common material whose name means baked earth? Mausoleum of the First Qin Emperor, Machu Picchu, Great Pyramids. I'm not gonna lie, baked earth does not sound super appetizing. Baked brie? Yes. Baked earth? Not quite. Not about to order that off the dessert menu anytime soon. Hi, yes, I think I'll get the tiramisu. The only other option is baked earth, and it looks like someone just took a hunk of dirt and put it on a plate. Oh, that's exactly what someone did? Oh yeah, okay then, yes, it'll for sure be the tiramisu for me today, thank you. And a shot of espresso, please? Thank you, yeah. Baked earth is actually the literal translation for terracotta. The ruins at Machu Picchu were constructed out of granite, while the Great Pyramid of Giza is made primarily from a limestone mixture. But the terracotta warriors that line the tomb of the first Qin Emperor are no joke. You gotta wonder how many enemies this guy had if he was like, make 8,000 stone bodyguards and put them outside my tomb, please. You think your neighbor had too many Christmas inflatables in their yard? They got nothing on Qin Shi Huangdi. And they got nothing on you! Cause 80% of you got that last question and some of you just made it through. Let's see how many winners do we have tonight? Whoo! How many winners? Also, I want to let you know that Elsa was spelled wrong. So, if you got that one wrong, we're going to count you towards a win. It might not be reflected right now, but you're going to be credited with the win. So for that question, don't you worry. We are aware of the spelling error in Elsa. So we're taking care of you. That question's off. Don't even worry about it. Amazing. 266 winners, maybe even more once you consider that question. Friends, first Friday of the new year. You came, you played, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge. Now you're going to get paid. Don't forget to allow some time for those winnings to appear in your display bank. But sure as I need to start building my own terracotta army for my future tomb, they're going to be there, okay? Have I mentioned my personal enemies? It's only the employees of the Williamsburg Starbucks, but there are a lot of them. A lot. You're my friends, though. You're my friends. Valdog, you're very welcome. Yes, I got to make sure everyone gets paid fair and square. Fax Guru, did you win? Is that why you're so happy? Who else? What else? Let's see. Oh, yes, you did win. I see. 10 out of 10. Any other winners in the chat today? Did anyone win because of that question being thrown out? That's what I want to see. Arman1 says 11 out of 10. Bravo. Oh, Jenny girl, you're getting so close. You're going to get a win soon. Jenny girl got an 8 out of 10. Rialta says, darn you, Merriam and Webster. Capper 7, 8 out of 10. Bravo. All right, everyone. I think that's the way to go out. We got a lot of winners. We got a lot of high scores here. And don't forget, if you didn't get it yet, don't worry. Don't forget to join me for our live show, 7:30 Eastern time, for all the tips. We got more trivia coming up next week. I'll see you then on display.